a little bit too extreme, but gotta say it's okay. Little too much on the. It's Airbus always likes to do that enough, so well, I'm completely fine with that. As long as passengers don't get any uncomfortable. That happens, as long as that doesn't happen, I should say, it's okay. Manage speed, because the VNAV is supposed to slow down to 250 knots right now. We want to be at 10,000, so we can fly the ILS properly eventually, because we're gonna start slowing down right now. That means we'll be too fast. Too high, and the chances are low that we will be able to intercept the light slope. We can fly on heading mode first. So we could, with the VNAV slow itself down, but we need to fly on heading mode. I think that is a good idea. So just follow the flight path, set as quickly as possible, 10,000 feet, and then 3,000 to intercept the localized light. Here it still says 3,000 plus, so that should be good. The lights on. Let's let the VNAV slow down now. Let's put our click spots. Come on. That click spot is quite big. Plus, we're gonna go 20 nautical miles out anyway. We should be able to make this one to slow down too early. Like this anyway. I'm also gonna manage speed here, because well, 50 is fine for me now. I'm saying 220, so I'm going to manage speed. I'm going to go to 240, because we are too high to be that slow right now. Not slow. Never mind what I was about to say. It operates descent. Because the descent went up us to be up there, which is way too high considering we already need to be at 3,000 at T1. How is it called? Yeah, T1. So we gotta go with upright descent because that's when we're gonna apply some speed brakes so we can get about 2,000 minutes of descent right there. Go. That's about what I was before, 2,000. Perfect. The Airbus VNAV should do everything correctly, but at times, on the early times of Phoenix, that we were too high on program because of this. That was only once, probably also because I was new to the Airbus and stuff, so, and it was many years ago, so we should it's fine now. Problems, it says we will be at 3,000 there, and it's going to make 4,000 out of that. So I think 3,000 plus that. Only at T-form we need to be at 3,000. So I don't have a Navigraph subscription anymore, so that's why I don't use any charts. I'm just relying on navigation display here. It's the Airbus. Trust that it does everything correctly. Has done all that. Let's get this. Take this off the standing pressure and take 1020. That's gonna put us a little higher. That's it. That's good. We're looking 2,000 to 5,000. Let's go. So we can get on profile on time and have enough time to slow down and rush fix. It's maybe because it will go too fast. So it's a left turn towards the direction of the runway right now. It's a left turn towards the north. Towards the east right there. Probably put our backup display on 1020 as well. Seems like a good idea to me. Alright, let's activate which one? It's already activated, so go ahead and make some on that. Let's go approach mode. Localize as we capture. It should be up there. You can maintain the speed now. There we go. We're under the lights, just like I wanted. Could have been a 5,000 as well. But we don't want to risk stuff. We don't want to risk sitting too high up the line. And this is, I'm just explaining to you guys on how I always fly the Airbus, how it works for me, and my way it worked fine. I'm able to get quite some crosswinds. It might change the lower rebel, but always the without charge, so just listen, just, use the CSTR and listen to what the VNAV says. And just before I capture the glide slope, I always allow the VNAV to fly, so we can slow down gracefully, especially in crosswind conditions. That's what I'm talking about, understand. Especially in crosswind conditions, it's always a good idea to slow down a little bit earlier, because the speed is going to go up and down, especially when you're descending. It's going to be regular. Speed check, that's one. It's cabin ready.
The cabin is now secure for landing.
Okay, thank you. Alright, we got the glide slope captured. Let's go through the check box too. So the go around to positive 36. Let's double check if that's true. It says manual error. Now that's 25 probably have to be flying on heading trajects in case of a go around. Take over from the VNAV again. It's on the replay mode too. Goes check box 3 as well. Now the winds are decreasing the lower we go, as you can see. Let's find a good camera position for the landing here. Autobrake medium. I will not be using reverses simply because I do not have my thrust levels calibrated. How do I idle thrust levers? I have a thrust column on my joystick. So yeah, don't act strange when I don't use reverses, guys. Let's go gear down. Just fly a little bit. Flight directors well and our speed and altitude, but the only thing we're probably going to be focused on is flight directors. Let's go clean up again. Runway is in sight. Let's go speed check, flaps full. Camera position should be that we can only see this part of the aircraft, not over it. And I'm trying to find just the perfect way so that I don't over flare because I'm panicking that I hit the ground too fast. Okay, before landing checklist. So brakes on, flaps full. Auto brake set, landing lights on, decam low blue. Still on, I believe, because we're not getting the one here, so but we're gonna leave it on to be sure you need to have it on. Yeah, nervous. My hands on my side stick right now, straight down a little bit. This. Let's just pray that my PC does not lag too much on final. Probably put the camera like this. Now we're straight in the chair. Okay, we're getting quite a little drop in FPS here. We got some wind still. This might be a little bit firm on the landing, because I do want to get on the zone. My airplane.
400.
Lands.
100 above. Minimum.
Continue. A little bit too high. Glide slope is shown or find out.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Nice flare, nice flare, nice flare. Get it down. Down. There we go. Perfect landing.
Smooth one. That's what people paid for.
Alright, no reverses. Diesel. The Airbus A321, you always have to start the flare much earlier, especially in crosswind conditions. Because I flew to Lanzarote, to Arrecife with this thing, not so long ago, and I planted it because I was still used to the Airbus A320. Because with the Airbus A320, you need to start the flare at 40 feet and then at 20 feet of flying. Well, this you did much earlier. Usually around 40 feet, and then at 30 feet you're really gonna start pulling, or else you're gonna plant it, and we don't want that. So I should say well done to myself. faster than 10 knots for the turn, and we got a little climb here. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like this in real life too. Just gonna get the taxi lights on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That wasn't 5 seconds, that was like 7 seconds. Forgive me for that. That's faster than 10 knots, but we're already out of the turn, so it doesn't matter. Let's get the AP lead on. Let's go flaps up. Let's spoil this down. What I do like about the Airbus A321 is that you don't need to worry about this thing rolling forward too much. I mean, rolling to the left or right too much, just because you're not looking for 1 second. Usually stays in a straight line. That's something positive, I have to say. So yeah, it's not hard to plan a landing with this. If your first landing with the Airbus A321 is going to be hard, then you gotta accept that, because my first landing with this thing wasn't smooth either, so. That was okay actually, but when I flew the A320 a lot and I had to fly back to Lanzarote, yeah, I did plant it because I wasn't used to having to flare much earlier. The A320 is more tolerant to that, but this plane is also much longer, so you can expect that kind of stuff to happen. That's about 10 knots, a little faster. Okay. Let's end the replay too. Did I do that? Okay, now we did. Gonna let it roll. Oh, that scared me. Truck jump scare, and I think this is a good place to stop. The nose wheel is about here. We don't got anyone instructing us on where to park, so I'm gonna say we stop right here. Just a guess. Alright, everybody. Welcome. I put the glide slope mode off on the GPWS because sometimes even though you're perfectly on glide, that thing still goes off, so yeah, that's why I did that. So no power is available, so let's get up the view and save some fuel. And I will show you guys the replay in a moment.
That's how you land an aircraft. That, my friend, is how you land an aircraft.
So, well, here we are. You guys may remember the video I already made on this thing. Not so long ago, it was the Helicopter. I have flown the Airbus A321 Fenix a lot, but yeah, I just wanted to make this video and show you guys what my opinion on this thing is. I know a lot of my viewers don't know a lot about aviation. I don't really care, but if somebody who also cares and loves the Fenix Airbus 20 series, then we'll be also just left a comment behind. And yeah, I absolutely enjoy flying this airplane. It's really fun to fly. It's just a flare that's difficult. Sometimes it feels more less responsive, let's put it that way. But really nice airplane. Really nice airplane. I love the F-24. It's more easy to land. This thing you're more like plans a landing than the Airbus A320. Would that make sense? Because of its longer profile, and yeah, I have a feeling it's a little heavier in the front. But that might just also be me and not the airplane. Thank you guys for watching. See you all in the next one. Bye bye.